What's up, my royalties? We're back at it again with another reaction video. This time we're reacting to Young Thug jail cell exposed by cops as they say he's lying. His conditions are consistent with any other jail. Man, like, why Young Thug even cares at this point? It's like, my man, if you want to live that luxury lifestyle, live in your mansion, live comfortably, get out of that, gangs. Get out of that RICO situation. You did this to yourself. You snitch on yourself through your music. They use your own lyrics against you. They use everything against you, bro. You did it to yourself, man. And now when they finally caught you, and now you're going to serve a long time behind bars, you complain about the conditions of your jail cell. It's jail. It's prison. They don't care. They don't care. They want you right in there. Dang. It doesn't matter. Just because you're a celebrity, you can rot like anybody else. Now, are there situations where they give like high profile people better like situated situation inside? Yeah, they can. It really depends on the situation, but in his case, like, his charge is very serious, gonna be there a long time. I don't think they care at all. I don't think they care that he rots because he's ordering people to get killed, die, and things like that. Nah, I don't think he's getting special treatment. Maybe it was like robbery, he got caught, it happened, like serve 5-6 years, possibly get that special treatment. But you're in like a RICO charge and you calling people to assassinate other people, coming after you, have all this evidence over since 2015, like over 6-7 years of evidence building up to get a case to even book you for charges, and now they're gonna try to convict you for these charges. Man, you have bigger problems than worry about your jail cell's condition currently. Man, you being there for the rest of your life, that's my biggest concern. Where's your attorney? Hey, attorney, can you get me out of this situation? That's what I'd be concerned about. Worry about your jail cell's condition, man. You sound stupid. But yeah, guys, this is, was it part 4 of me cover this with DJ Academics. So let's see what he got to say about this particular situation. I'll call it BS on Young Thug. It's like, man, who cares at this point? Stop crying. This is the big leads. This is what you wanted. You got what you wanted.
When attorneys for Atlanta rapper Young Thug filed a motion for an emergency hearing for bond describing the Cobb County jail conditions as inhumane and torturous, civil rights organizations like the
I can't hear this.
Leadership Conference didn't waste any time getting a first-hand look inside the facility.
The purpose of today was to let the community know that we're not doing anything that we don't want them to see. We're running an above-board jail, and we want anybody and everybody to know that.
But this is a jail. It is a detention center. It's not the Ritz-Carlton.
County Jail. We've been asked not to show rapper Young Thug, but we're only about 3 cells down from him, and we've come in here after his attorneys filed that emergency motion. That's because we want to see exactly what the conditions are like here in jail.
Jail officials told us that Williams, who's considered a high-profile inmate, is being kept in his own cell in isolation for his own safety. They also told us he's being fed and given the opportunity.
Listen, check it out now, man. I'm one of those people in hip-hop that people say, man, that nigga corny. He a square, okay? Now, in reality, usually people are referring to the fact that I'm not a criminal, or I don't seem to be down to do criminal things, okay? I'm not going to tote the chopper, claim I'm going to spin the block. Listen, I am a man, and I will defend myself if it comes down to it, because we're all humans. However, listen, I'm not the person who likes to indulge in crime, okay? One of the reasons that I never really got into that is that I don't think I do well in jail. I've always said they don't got the stuff I like in jail. I like women.
Who would do well in jail, though? That's for anybody. Nobody would do well in jail,
fast
man.
food. They don't got that.
It's
in
depressing.
Jail, so I think I'm gonna pass.
You're in like a small room, compacted.
Some people,
maybe another guy.
That sometimes is a reality.
Can't do anything, man. Like, you don't have access to the internet, access to your cell phone. Like, who will like that?
To escape situations they're in. So I'm not trying to judge everybody here. And also, I'm Jamaican, so I've been definitely familiar with the term, prisoner make fidal, okay? Which means they made prisons for people, okay? They ain't make it for animals, they make it for people, okay? Which means anybody could get locked up, and anybody could be in jail. However, the jail officials gave us a inside exclusive look on the conditions that Young Thug essentially was complaining about. Now, I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I don't think this is Thug himself complaining. I think this is lawyer just using whatever type of information
to get him out.
To try
it better be that way.
To try to get bail. That's just how it goes.
I mean, that's what it better. That's what's better. Right? That's what I'll try to get him getting the video. If Young Thug is actually complaining, then he's an idiot. But if he's using this, if it's if the attorney is telling Young Thug, hey, we can say this on your behalf, so we can try to get you out of jail, you know, with some type of bond or whatnot, then that's a good idea. That's a good strategy. But if Young Thug just complaining and not even going to his attorney to figure out how to get out, you know, get out of jail, that's dumb. But if he's using this to get out of jail, working with the attorney, you got me on that. You know, I can't say anything.
And the first thing they tell the judge, I'm not a thug, I'm not gangster. When in their music, that's all they say. Of course, that's not the person himself saying that, or maybe that is, but they're just saying it to get out of jail, right? So, like, you know what I mean? You got to complain for people to do stuff. Didn't Kodak say, like, he was having the worst time in prison ever, and they still denied him time and time again, and then eventually President Trump at the time pardoned him? Yeah, it happens. Like, people have to complain to try to get out of situations, okay? Now, after Young Thug and his lawyer basically said in court, yo, this is inhumane how he's been treated. He's been sitting in a concrete cell where pretty much, yo, there is a light on 24 hours a day, don't really have any access to a window or anything else, and the food is pretty much non-edible. They gave an exclusive tour of the jail cell, apparently 3 cells down from where he's actually staying, and they say, yes, he's going to be in isolation because he's a celebrity, but we just want to show you this is his conditions. Now, one thing they clearly said multiple times is, this is jail, okay? And it's pretty much, that's the only goddamn convincing I need to know I don't want to go there, okay? They basically have let people know, listen, I don't know what y'all used to, what y'all expecting, but this ain't a hotel, this is jail, okay? And what do I think about this? Yeah, I think they're doing all this to make sure Young Thug stays in jail. This is probably going to be not considered as inhumane by the judge, by the court, because the jail officials have welcomed people in, including the press, to come look at it. I think there's going to have to be another strategy to get Thug out of jail. After looking at some you know, previous cases, it looks like Thug might have a chance, though, right? I think he won't get out, but, you know, other people have told me that, yo, listen, look at, like, Lucci when he first caught a RICO. Well, when he first caught his first charge. The RICO came second. He got out initially on bail, then the RICO actually violated the first charge. That's why he's still in jail now. So maybe he could get out of jail, and all I could say, and this is really my, you know, suggestion for everybody who, you know, if you're doing good and you're a prospective rapper or whatever the case is, but you still want to be real, hey, just be very cognizant of the situations. Like, this type of living right here, it's not meant for really anybody. It's meant to torture your soul, torture your mind. It's meant to have you at your breaking point. You can see these conditions is pretty much like, this kind of is for animals. Not even animals. This, it seems really bad in terms of how you live outside of a jail cell, right? But of course, jail is considered some type of punishment.
That's the consequence of the punishment,
so,
exactly.
So
it's supposed to deter you from doing this ever again.
Bed and breakfast.
It's made the prison luxury living while you
What do you guys think about
prison
this?
not
Do you
that
think
bad.
this living condition is, like, you know, ridiculous, or do you think that, hey,
It's jail. Like,
this is kind of part
what
of
the people say.
if you get locked up? You guys can comment, you guys like them, subscribe.
Yeah,
Send
there's
my well wishes to
nothing.
Thug and
Yeah,
everyone.
there's nothing wrong with his conditions. Again, if his attorney is speaking on his behalf to try to get him out on bond, so he has to rot in jail, that's smart. But if he's really complaining, think, hey, jail, this is inhumane and they're mistreating me, you know, compared to everybody else, you're out of your mind, man. This is the consequence for the actions you did. Now you got to pay for it. Tough luck. Should have just stopped doing it. You're a rapper. You're making millions. Why ruin that for yourself and your family and your close friends around you? It didn't make any sense. It really doesn't. But yeah, royalties, what you guys think? Do you think, you know, like me, Young Thug is being over dramatic? Or do you think number 2 scenario, the attorney speak on his behalf, trying to get him out of jail? Or, you know, so what do you guys think about that? Or number 3, do you guys legitimately think that, hey, you know, he's right, that jail cell is rough, it's tough, you know? So it's crazy. It's definitely crazy that, you know, this is the point where Young Thug is at his life. You should be looking at a mansion in LA in the Beverly Hills somewhere, but he's rotting in jail right now, so hey. But yeah, royalties, that's it with this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And until next time, catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.